Anchor, are you muted? Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I hope I'm not muted. I've
Oh
been, I've been,
God.
I've been talking up a storm. I've been looking at both my mics. But yeah, this mic sometimes go out. So if anybody in chat, you see me talking my mouth out here, just be like, something wrong, bro. It happens sometimes. The mics be going out on a short. So,
Damn,
yeah.
boy.
How you doing? How you doing?
Straight, straight. How everything going?
Everything is good. Everything is good. Good sports week. This is the Super Bowl for me for wrestling. You know, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the WrestleMania week, and the big show starts tomorrow. So excited about
Oh,
that.
God.
But I see y'all pulling up the Lakers stats. Did you see that?
What happened?
The Lakers, ever since the All Star break,
Oh, yes, we been playing amazing.
they're playing good, man. Actually, they're playing pretty good, and they can't move up though. They can't move up out that 9 slot.
No, we really needed that Indiana game. I don't know how we lost that game.
Indy needs it too. They fighting tonight. I think they're playing. Didn't I say they're playing someone good? They're playing somebody an interesting game tonight. Indy. Yeah, they're playing OKC. That's a big game.
Ooh, and they need. Ooh, that's a tough game.
Yep, that's a big game. Of course, OKC needs it too, but I mean the Pacers probably needed a little bit more. Stay in that 6 spot.
OKC needed it so they don't have to play the Lakers. If we're being honest.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna be out of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
True.
The Pacers they lose and Miami can catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
they
I'm
nobody wants to play the Lakers. That's a even Paul Pierce gave them their props on what is it the Fox channel? What's the show called again? Undisputed.
I just.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
he is with undisputed. My
he's
fault. Okay.
undisputed now. He came in the last month or so. Um, he said on the show that the Lakers only got to worry about Denver in the West, really, and that's pretty much true.
Mm-hmm.
Denver's the champion. You know, I always feel like the champion got to be put out their misery before people can move on.
Especially when the champ is playing this good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're dangerous, especially with Jokic and Michael Porter Jr. has been looking really good this year. He's been healthy. He's been
Mm-hmm.
unhealthy most of these other years, but he's been healthy and he's looking like that top draft pick that they went for.
Yeah, he's been great. He's been great. Even on the defensive side, he's made improvements.
Yeah, yeah. He's been hurt. He had a back issue. They've been fighting over these years, just like Jamal's been fighting through injuries. He also been finna be. If you know about back injuries, man, those are the toughest thing to overcome. That knee and knees.
Because you
You-
can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You
and,
don't know, and doctors really don't know what to do themselves. They
and
kinda-
they turn degenerative as well.
yep,
Right.
yep. Yeah, I said I'm gonna touch on this topic right here. I know that you're not the biggest fan, but I said this is the Super Bowl for wrestling this week, so wanted to put this here. Everybody can see 2 night event. It's been a 2 night event for the last several years now, kind of copying the Japanese wrestling company with their 2 night events. But it's big. You know, the company's gotten so big they needed a 2 night event. Of course, with the other promotions that they have, NXT, they got their pay per view tomorrow as well, and the 2 night WrestleMania. Um, you know, Cody going for back to back WrestleManias against Roman, trying to bring home the championship belt and hopefully change back to the winged eagle, a little old school. And you know, you got The Rock, who's making it very interesting for WWE. He's bringing big numbers. He's on the board. He owns his name now since he came on the board of TKO, and he's going to be around for the match. And he's wrestling tomorrow. It's going to be a great weekend. So looking forward to it.
Um, if Rhea, what's her name? Rhea Ripley, I think her name is.
Rhea Ripley,
Yeah, I might tune in and watch her fight. Feel me?
Becky
But
Lynch,
everybody else.
yeah, Becky Lynch.
Well,
Yep. She's doing Becky Lynch. I think she's gonna get that. She's a star now. Our girl, BA, he love Jay Cargill. She's gonna be in the match too. I think it might be night two. All the Black sisters, Jay Cargill, Naomi, and the EST is gonna be going against Damage Control. So I think he gonna like that match if he tune in just for that. I think he'll like that match. Bianca Belair.
Uncle
Yeah,
Belair.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca
Her and
Belair,
Jade
Belair,
is strong.
Naomi, and Jade, huh?
I said Bianca and Jade are strong. Like,
Man, man,
give me that
thank
workout
you.
plan.
They got like 18 packs, man. Like, man, I need to
I I could never.
goodness. It's not just working out, you gotta eat right too. So it's like not only are they working out, they eating the right stuff, because otherwise it's gonna give you a belly. But yeah, they doing their thing. It should be a great weekend, man, as far as all the matches are concerned. There's rumors to have big surprises coming to the WrestleMania for his older wrestler or former wrestlers like Stone Cold, John Cena. There's possible that Brock Lesnar might still show up, and then the rumor of MJF might switch on over from AEW to WWE. We'll see what other surprise they got. Also, there might be some new Bloodline members coming.
Oh God.
But yeah, shout out, of course, tonight. Anybody going to watch SmackDown? You got the Battle Royal. You've got the Hall of Fame tonight. So check on out WWE. Big festivities going on. And of course, Trick Williams versus Carmelo. If you watch NXT, that's going to be a big match. Shoot. But yeah, man. What do we got here on the docket? We're gonna pop it in. Oh yeah. Breaking news. I just said that earlier. This is crazy right here. Did you see this earlier?
Hold on.
Bronny is
Oh yeah,
declaring for
Bronny.
the 2024 NBA draft. According to Shams Charania, he's doing it. He went and to the transfer portal to keep his eligibility just in case he doesn't get drafted. But it was a shock. I thought he was going to stay in school. So, what's your thoughts on Bronny jumping the gun and going to the NBA?
This is like the worst thing. Like, you're not good enough, bro. I'm sorry. Sometimes, like, we just gonna have to look at him and be like, bro, you're not good enough. And he's just gonna have to realize that. Like, you weren't even like the second or third best player on your team. Like, you're not good enough to be in the NBA yet, bro. And if he gets it because his name is LeBron, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Because you're doing a disservice to the league. Bro.
Yeah, eventually he's going to get in, but I felt he was going to, especially with the year he had, the health issues. I thought he would try to come back for one more year, try to get some more, skill sets built up, and you know. But I think that, like this report here, I'm gonna pop in. His dad said wherever Bronny goes, he's gonna go. And maybe it's a lot of pressure from his dad. Shout out to the community that's watching. Go to Lakerland. My guy Seven Mitchell did a Mitchell report kind of on this earlier, and basically, possibly Brian might still be behind the scenes, kind of pressuring the situation. What you think?
I think this is terrible parenting. To be quite
Get
honest.
in the room and close the door.
That's dad right
Mhm.
there.
My apologies.
We heard dad voice.
Man, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Jesus
What's
Christ.
going on, Seven? We just talked
I,
about your video, and of course, we talking about Bronny declaring to
man,
go to NBA.
uh,
Pressure probably from his dad, or what do you think is going on?
unbelievable announcement, today. I wasn't expecting that. I made the video early this morning just on the fly, just to create some content. And then that story had came out. So it was just so crazy that he just, started the algorithm up for the day with that news. But
Yeah,
me personally, I don't think that he's ready. Um, and I'm sticking to the script as far as LeBron James really expediting this whole process. I'm not sure if this is going to be good for Bronny's career. Uh, I won't define that as LeBron being a bad parent or a bad father, anything like that. But nobody's perfect. I just think that this decision may not really benefit in his favor, and the way it's going to play out once that ball go in the air, Hank, and the whistle blow, Bronny James is going to get exposed if he don't do some major improvements leading up this summer.
Yeah, we've kind of discussed this before. When I seen him go on that transfer report, I don't know if you see my sports in my ride video. I talked about him transferring. It was only a couple days ago, going to
Yep.
the transfer portal, and I was excited about that. Okay, like maybe he'll go to like a Duke or something, get some good coaching, and another chance to kind of develop himself. But I think the pressure of trying to play with his dad is coming to the fold right now. But he's going to get drafted or picked up by somebody, and of course, with LeBron possibly picking up a team, he's going to get some work in the NBA. It's just it seems like they're rushing the process.
So could you see the NBA giving dude a 3-4 year deal and then that's it? Like if once he's in, I think he's in. Even though I feel like he's going to get exposed, I don't think he's going to have such a worse career. Like it's going to be really super duper short, like a one contract type of situation. Like I think he's going to be in for at least 6 to 8.
Right. It
You
depends
know,
on how he develops too. I
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
You're not
yeah.
going to be dad, but he could be a solid player.
Man, this is just, I don't know, man. It's just so surprising to me. It really is.
Yeah,
But
the back channels. It just feel like we hate to say it. It just feel like LBJ hand is all over this because he know that the clock is ticking and he wants to get that 1 year in with his son.
I mean, when you think about it, the NBA draft, they just recently made that announcement that it's going to be split into 2 days. So you have the second round having its own night. So can you imagine prime time second round? Because usually in the second round of the NBA draft, it ain't really about nothing. People, that's the wind down time. But this is prime time. They get their own spotlight. Can you imagine Bronny getting drafted in the second round?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, no guaranteed contract, and that's fine. No guaranteed money, rather.
Right.
So definitely he gets somewhere, maybe the Lakers. And
Don't put
then
that nigga on my team.
I don't
yeah,
think how is that? I can't because people been talking to me in comment sections earlier today, and I don't even understand that path to Los Angeles. Like I don't even get it. Like I would have to look at what the Lakers have as far as draft picks, where they at, but I don't even see how we will be even get in a position to even get him.
LeBron kept threatening that he was going to go wherever Bronny goes. So I don't
I,
know what's going to happen if he's going to leave the Lakers. His contract's up, right? So he could leave.
I swear, bro, if we trade players away to get a nigga that's trash after the Westbrook trade, bro, fire Pumlican. Because he just let LeBron do whatever.
Yeah. Then LeBron again. Whatever is going to happen with this expansion, if Bronny doesn't have any work, he'll be on the Vegas team for sure.
It's horrible for the league. I ain't even. This is horrible for the league.
But yeah, just switching topics. Did y'all? I mean, I know we kind of discussed it on Lakerland. My guy is back. Joel Embiid, the real
Yes,
MVP,
another surprise.
the real MVP of the league, is back.
He said that.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, man. If he would stay, he probably would have got it. But he got hurt. He already said that he glad he wasn't in the discussions because of how toxic it is. But um, Yeah, man, I really believe that, this team could do some damage in the East, man. That was my sleeper team before he got hurt. How y'all feeling about him coming back? Do you think it's a dangerous move, or do you think he's doing the right thing? Maybe the medicine and the technology is really good now to help him get back quicker.
Nah, this is dangerous. Straight up, this is dangerous. Embiid, you're 30 years old. You missed the whole first two seasons of your career. We keep having knee problems. We keep having hand problems, arm problems, all that. You're going to have degenerative knees. So you need to just sit down now and wait to play your best later.
Yeah, did you get to watch the game yesterday just by having him on the floor with the other star of the team that I know that Seven don't say is a star, Tyrese Maxey, that came on
Yeah.
back and won that game against Miami?
Hmm.
I saw the game, but it's like, I don't know. I still felt iffy about it. Embiid made some good plays, but it's like, bro, you got re-hurt. Like, you got re-hurt halfway through the game. Like, that is, nah. That's bad. That's bad medicine staff work right there.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not being rushed back by the team. I don't know if you watched Gilbert's show. He even talked about that the team does not have your best interest. They will tell you some nonsense and with their doctors when they know it's something far more serious just to get you back on the floor. He's witnessed it being in offices and had to tell guys, "Hey, go to your doctor because you're supposed to be out longer than what they're telling you." So that stuff actually happens.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. I'm sure it could happen with Kawhi. That's probably why he dipped out. That was part of the rumor of him. The San Antonio doctors weren't telling them the truth, and that's why he dipped.
I'm pretty sure this happened somewhere along Kyrie's career as well. Somewhere along Kyrie's career. Because, oh my God, the injuries are just ridiculous.
Yeah. So I think we know right now what is Philly record? They're in the A spot, so they're fighting. They're trying. They might have a chance to get to six. With having Embiid back, they might be able to sneak into the playoffs.
this
Mm.
is this is laughable.
Hey, it's still Joel. It might be
It's
Joel on
Joel.
me, but it's still Joel.
It's Joel, man.
It doesn't matter, Joe. Are you telling me that Embiid is 100%?
I didn't say that. I said it's
I ain't say
Joel
he's 100,
on
but if he
me.
90,
If he's not
without
a
it,
100%, there's not even a discussion to even be made. Because even at 100%, Philly is not favored to come out of the Eastern Conference. No way. And B would have to play out of body damn near 16 games in a row.
man, I
Look
Yeah,
think
how
they
stop.
could be the only team.
look how far from grace this team has fallen without dude. They're not as good as you as I'm telling you, Hank. This Maxi dude ain't that guy yet.
He's not
He
our
like
first option. We never said that.
right when he with
Almost.
Embiid, he turned into freaking James Harden back
But
in
see,
He's
that's
not our
the
Houston.
first.
problem. That's the problem. They
Has
lose
star
James
number
Harden.
two.
They lose James Harden, and they have nothing real efficient to replace him with. They just gone with what they had, and then you got this guy that got hurt, and now he's coming back, and he's not even 100%. Like they're not. This is a second round situation for them.
James wasn't really making nothing straight when MBE got hurt.
No, he James. Well, look at the difference. Look how they definitely would rather have James Harden on their team now with this falling from grace that they had. You think they would have been worse? You think they'd have been had a worse record if they'd have had James as a backup this season?
I
I
think it's
think
about the
they
same actually.
Him and Maxie
well,
would have they'd have won some games. They'd
what's
have
that
definitely
record
won
without
some games.
Embiid?
I
Like
don't know, but I
14 and
know
27.
they wasn't in no eighth place. I know that. I'm just looking
Yeah,
at the bottom line. They was what third?
yeah, 25-8 before, and then 14-27 after.
He going for it. I like his he going for it. I respect him going for it, but I think the odds are definitely stacked for Embiid to get to the final round this year.
If he 90%, his only challenge in the East is gonna be the Celtics.
Really.
Milwaukee don't have no perimeter defense. I'm just keeping the buck.
But of course, we got to work off the playoff woes. We got to make sure he's, that's the one
That's
thing
what
that I'm worried about with Tatum and Brown. So those playoff woes. But if he plays like he does, the consistency in the playoffs, they're gonna be dangerous.
that's what I'm saying. Most of the time he be injured though. Like he don't even be like really playing bad. Like except for like that game 7 last year, that was inexcusable. Like
Yeah,
you
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 got
let
some
Jason
duds here
Tatum
and
walk
there.
in there. You let Jason Tatum walk in there and drop 50 and you drop 15 and get clamped by Al Horford. That's inexcusable. But
Yeah,
most of the time it's literally like he's just hurt. He just be hurt. Or Kawhi hits the craziest shot we've ever seen.
yeah,
Like
that was. I think they was going to the finals that year.
everything they needed to go to the finals that year. Everything they needed.
Speaking of games yesterday, did you kind of see this back and forth? We call this sports beef. Tyron Eason talking about Warriors come out and play. And they showed up and put a spanking on him while he's sitting on a bench in street clothes. That's the new street clothes. He was giving out Gatorades and towels and talking trash.
Touch on the young boy Tari. Like if Tari played 30 out there, we don't know what would have happened because I think he thought his coach would have had more faith in him, but he was wrong. Mhm.
I'm just
He
tired of
should
the
have just shut up.
disrespect. I'm tired of the blatant disrespect with these young guys. I love the message. I hate the messengers. If we had a veteran or somebody that really held some weight in this league wearing that shirt, I would love that shit. I mean, I don't have no problem with it. But him, who was dude? Really? I
Yeah,
hate it.
if they really had some, well, you see the veteran he got sitting next to him, he probably told
But
him to do
I
it.
wouldn't mind. I would accept him wearing it. Dylan put that on. I'm good with that. I know the history with him and his team, so it's something there.
Man, I
Yeah,
ain't
the
gonna lie.
OG. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm a young guy in the NBA, you talking about the disrespect? No, I'm walking in the NBA, motherfucker, the big three, nigga. It's just big me. I'm in the NBA just like that, bro. I swear to God, I ain't respecting nobody. We all grown.
Well, I hope you ain't on the bench talking that shit, cause ain't nobody gonna pay you no mind. You better be
Malachi
putting
Flynn
up
dropped
numbers
50.
talking.
Malachi Flynn dropped 50. Anything's possible. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see Steph got in on the fun. He brought out the bottles like the movie, letting them know, yeah, we heard you, young fella. We'd handle business. And pretty much they knocking them out of the playoffs. Like I already showed the graphic earlier.
Yep.
One more loss, and they're pretty much out of the playoffs. So
Dude is
yeah,
bugging out, bro. You ain't that dude to be doing that. You a dummy.
talking about Tyron Eason.
Whoever I don't even know what his
Yeah,
name. He's a nobody. That's what he get. Now look at him.
All right, chill on Tari Houston. Chill on Tari
Fuck
Houston.
him. You have no
He's the young
respect.
guy. Okay. Everybody cooler than the young guy. This is the future of the NBA.
That nigga ain't the future of nothing.
We don't know that yet.
Not being that disrespectful. He gonna be just like that nigga he sit next to him, a joke. And that's a fact.
I
Niggas will
got a
disrespect Golden State. How you gonna play that game and not by production at that? What?
I think it was because that was when they was in that run and they was walking Golden State the fuck down in the rankings. Because remember, they weren't even supposed to be close to the players, and they went on like like an 8 something winning streak, and they was walking Golden State down.
Some could argue Jalen could deserve to wear that shirt. I wouldn't even like him wearing it.
Jalen not really much of an online like TikToker like he talks
No,
to the
but he
people.
backs he backs it up. Like he can talk his shit. He can jump over these niggas' head. Like he gets it popping. So if a nigga want to argue for him, I'm like, hey, he holds it down. But come on, man, like that
No, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying with that. Like
just
if you're
back.
gonna be young. At least be like a young star and talk.
Yeah, so you can back it up. Like he ain't even he don't even had no opportunity to back up wearing that shirt. Like he might be able to to get some shit up, get it in, but like and if your team needs you to wear that shirt for inspiration to beat this team, y'all in trouble. Y'all won 11 games in a row. Y'all don't need y'all flowing.
Yeah, that man Jalen Green thing out of his mind.
Steve Kerr ass lucky boy, because his job was. I'm telling you, his ass would have been cooked. He lucky.
Well, I got another topic here. I don't know if you've seen this here about our guy Gilbert. I want to play a clip and we could chat about it.
ESPN Tim McMahon reported that one NBA executive believes that Jokic winning his third MVP in 4 years is not going to age well. Jordan probably should have 7 or 8. LeBron should probably have 6 or 7.
We know Jordan should have 7. He should have 3 in a row. Shaquille should have had some.
Yes.
Kobe has one. Now, Jokic is probably statistically the worst MVP winner.
Why you say that?
In 2021, Jokic's team was 5th. What was the historic part of that? There was no historic. Oh, the big man almost had a triple-double. Let's give it to him. His second MVP. His team was tied in 10th place. What was historic about it?
Hello.
Yeah. So his take was he tried to clean it up. His take on his show was more detailed and made way more sense than this take with Shannon Sharp. Because what he is trying to include is multi-time champion MVPs, their performances, how their team's records was in comparison to Denver and Nikola when he won. So his breakdown of what he was saying was way more detailed and made more sense on Gilbert's show. What he was just talking in that quote in that little segment, like it didn't make sense. So I'm glad he cleaned it up.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you said. I was so ready to
Yeah,
crash out.
yeah. You really gotta. I mean, and he didn't give no opinion with this. Like he literally broke this shit down from stats. He did Michael. It was Michael, Kobe. I mean Elijah. I mean Larry Bird. He's basically saying those guys who won multiple Finals MVPs or something like that. Like how was their team's performances or what was the elements those seasons and each of those other guys like their teams ranked like first or the top like basically when Embiid and won his titles Denver was ranked like 5th and 10th and something it was just some weird shit but it was
He
all
broke it.
facts
He broke it down on Shannon Sharp show a little bit too. He's
okay
saying basically, Joel, this is probably the year he should win it, with his team being first. But when he won it the other years, he was like 5th place, stuff like that. When the other
right
guys have been winning the
exactly
MVP, like they had like career years. Michael Jordan won the Defensive Player of the Year, the MVP, and what else? What was the other title? Scoring title, blah blah blah. Same
yeah
year. Russell Westbrook won a triple double crown that year. That was the first time they'd done in 40 years. Stuff like that. Even Giannis, he was the first. His team was won 60 games and putting up the numbers he was putting up. So that's what he's saying that like Jokic's years he won was more for the narrative of him being a big guy that could do things.
You know, I thought I was tripping. So I had to look at the stats. Jokic's last MVP, he had 27, 13.8 rebounds, 7.9 assists, still in the half, shooting 58. No, not 58. I'm sorry. 63, 38, 82. If that's not historic enough for Gilbert Arenas, then that's fine. I don't know what to say. all of, and we're also not taking into context with the Russell Westbrook thing. We could say, oh, we acknowledge that Russ didn't have the best help, but he still averaged a triple double. We look at Jokic's, he takes away the context of Jamal Murray being hurt, of Michael Porter Jr. being hurt, and it essentially being Jokic and a bunch of ragtag players trying to put stuff together. And Jokic literally averaging just 2 assists under a triple double with way better efficiency than Russell Westbrook. But that's not historic enough. That's the
See,
logic
here's
I
the
don't.
thing with me with Russell. Both of those guys, Nikola Jokic and Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, no matter what uniform you put them in, they'll get the triple double. This is not a systematic situation. Now, I remember when Russell was getting it in OKC, how he would kind of force the rebounds and all that other type of stuff to make sure that he would get his triple doubles. But those dudes, no matter what, in any jersey, can get triple down to if you have a need for a player, which one of these guys fits your need better? Which one is a better basketball player? Which one suits you better? To me, Russell was too much of a damn mistake maker. He ain't smart enough. So it's clearly by debate. I feel like Jokic is better than Russell. I don't know what the hell Russell Westbrook talking about. How he like Jokic shouldn't be a conversation. No, Russell too. He makes too many mistakes. Entirely too many.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't, I literally don't understand. I don't understand what Jokic is supposed to do in that situation. Like, any MVP season you want to pull from anybody else, from that list of Bird, Elijah One, Jordan, I
LeBron.
I challenge you to find a season where their second and third best player are hurt. And if that did happen, I challenge you to find a season where their second and third best player are hurt and they're still putting up those numbers on that efficiency.
Yeah, I got to go back because what Gilbert is actually referencing is something specific that he's referencing, and I
Yeah.
kind of forgot. But
You gotta watch. You
what
gotta
he's
watch
breaking
that
down what
episode,
makes
Cole. He
sense.
broke it down a little bit better than probably what we're doing, but he's
Mhm.
basically saying that a lot of these writers are probably picking sides. Um, like definitely Jordan should have more MVPs. We know LeBron should have
Mhm.
more MVPs.
And
Kobe should have had more. So he's basically saying that they're giving it to people that they like, which isn't right.
but this is the funny.
The
This
media
is the
likes
genius.
Nikola.
This is the genius shit about it. And this is the last thing. This is the genius shit about it. And Hank, if he's seen it, he know. It's a it's a clickbait segment because the whole NBA community will think he's dissing Joker in this segment. You know, the title is all clickbait, but when you listen to his breakdown, he's not even dissing. He's not taking nothing away from Nikola Jokic and what he did. He's not. He don't even really speak Jokic's name when he's doing his breakdown. He's only breaking down everybody else that's that had like multiple Finals MVPs or multiple whatever it was. It was a really good little piece, but it was just so clickbaitish. And it's like, yo, that's how Gilbert is just such a master of this internet, that YouTube shit. Like, yo, he really put that little segment together because it got you really thinking, oh, this nigga is tripping, trying to disrespect Jokic, but his delivery was pretty interesting.
Yeah, my only rebuttal to that would be, where the fuck was the media when Kendrick Perkins was going on here saying people only like Jokic because he's white? Where
Yeah,
was the media then?
Oh, JJ Redick had that, so he good.
Like,
but
JJ had that.
we ain't gonna act like that's a lie,
that is 100% a lie.
please,
That is 100% a lie.
please. Jokic and Luca. White America is so happy to have. You think white America ain't happy to have faces of the league with that same color skin? We've dominated this association as far as a face forever. They are so happy to have some faces and can really compete. They love this shit. That's why Luka gets so much love and ain't won nothing.
Didn't the same happen with
Yeah.
LeBron? You know what? Go ahead, Hank. Go ahead, Hank.
With
No,
Go
LeBron.
ahead,
my
Hank.
my
Go ahead, Hank.
my favorite MVP for this year is right here. And I'm gonna let my guy
Oh
DeMarcus Cousins
God.
break it down for you a little bit and tell you why he think that he should have it.
This Knicks team is built strictly off toughness. One, I think Jalen Brunson should be one of the top names when it comes to MVP this season. The way he's been carrying this Knicks team
Ooh.
through the ups and downs, like he just came off a 60-point performance, even though it came with a loss.
You put him in that top 5 MVP conversation?
I do.
When you break down how he plays, how successful he's been, 61 points the other night, and yet he's what, 6 feet tall?
They got him listed as 6'2", but I played against him. I don't think he's
No.
6'2". And to be able to average 28, 5, and 8 in this game, I know the game has changed, it's faster pace, but still, the way he's able to get to the paint, attack, I think he's been underrated his whole career, and he's okay with that.
Mhm.
I even have my son watch him as much as possible.
Really?
At that position, maybe behind Kyrie, he's the best post-up guard in our game, 6'2" and under.
And that was Rondo and DeMarcus Cousins talking about Jalen Brunson. Yeah, I know I've been talking about him all year. He doing his thing, and his guy is out this now for the rest of the year. Julius Randle, shout out, get healthy. He's having season in the surgery, but Jalen holding that team together.
Yeah. I agree with the notion of Jalen being one of the more valuable players on a successful team this season. So if you want to put his name up there in the top 5, top 10, I mean, I really ain't gonna argue that. But me, I'm simplified with this shit. What the fuck does it matter? Like if he ain't gonna win it, I don't care. And if he's not in the top 2 or top 3, it really doesn't matter. I do think it
Thank
does
you.
matter if we're talking about the future of him as a player. I mean, if I think that you got to really look at him as a threat next. If not, I mean, I'm pretty sure people do now. But if his ass is in this top 5 conversation for most valuable player with the Knicks, next year, I think people really gonna have to put a lot of respect on his name, so it will actually help him. But as far as like as a topic of conversation, realistically, right now, nah, it's just like Cinderella story. But he doing his thing. He is definitely doing his thing, and he deserves to have his name up there somewhere. I don't know where, but up there.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, but it fourth in the East, if I'm not mistaken. Fourth. He's holding the glue together to get them to the playoffs at fifth. Yeah, they're fifth. So yeah, next season, who knows where the sky's the limit with the team, and of course, maybe him getting more considerations being at the top of that MVP race.
Can you put the standings back up, please? Because I want to look at the East standings, and I want to look at New York and above. All right, so h- how? Okay, I don't want to be petty with it, but how is Donovan Mitchell not more valuable than Jalen Brunson?
Gonna say that. Literally gonna say that.
Or how is Panchero, who's with a team I don't recall Orlando ever being a playoff threat last season, if I'm not mistaken.
Banchero.
Unless yeah, New York was a playoff team last season. So how can Panchero and Donovan Mitchell not be considered with as much value as Jalen Brunson had when we look at this visual? I don't understand.
Because the New York media. That's why.
Mhm. Well, you consider Boogie New York?
Hmm?
You
No, 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 no,
you
no. I
consider
think
Boogie Cousin?
no. I'm saying I think it's more eyes on New York than there are on Orlando.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think about it. Don't you think that Orlando and Cleveland got a better team than he has?
The New
Oh no,
York.
Yeah.
yeah, they do. They do.
What?
But
Wait a
the
minute.
the stuff Donovan Mitchell, because you got to remember, Darius Garland's been out for like a couple games,
How
like
do y'all
a
think?
big stretch of games.
Why do y'all think Cleveland and Orlando is better than New York when Orlando wasn't better than New York? Nowhere near better than New York
Wait,
last year.
no, no.
and New York beat Cleveland in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, I think again it's the glue that Jalen Brunson puts together. You take him off this team, they're gonna crumble.
You take Donovan Mitchell off of Cleveland, what you think their record's going to
They're
be?
not gonna crumble. They still gonna be a playoff team.
You think that if you
What?
take
They
Cleveland,
are.
if you take D Mitch off of that 46-31 record, they'll still win 40 games?
I think they'll be in the top 10. They'll
No
make it to
way.
the play-in.
No
With,
way.
with the talent that they have, why would they not still make the play in? It's a
That's
travesty.
only a 10-game difference for 10th spot. 36 wins. They got 46 with D Mitch. You're telling me
Yeah.
in the 82-game stretch, D Mitch is only going to be responsible for 10% of the
And
wins?
I'm a D Mitch fan, but I'm just saying that roster, they got talent. They should make the play in at
What
least.
type of
I
no?
think I think 38. But they
They
got
got
Uh,
talent.
I
Mobley, they
think
got
tw-
Hank's
I
Allen, they
not
think
got
wrong.
20.
Garland, they got what's my name?
Hank's not wrong. They do have talent. It's just that scoring punch that they're gonna need at the end of the game is not gonna be there no more. So they're
What
gonna have to put games away earlier.
what team in the NBA, let's be realistic, doesn't have talent?
Not like that.
Some has more than others, but every professional team really has talent. But what I'm saying is with the talent that those guys have that you're talking about, they've never proven anything. So how can we justify them being able to
Hold on.
win
As
some
a matter of
games
fact,
together?
before he got there, I think they made the play in. So
Cool.
they go
They did.
Cleveland.
Cleveland with
That,
who?
They made
That
the play
same
in the
that
year
team?
was the
before he
year.
got there.
Yeah, that was the year. Darius Garland and Jared Allen were all stars.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. They can still make it.
Okay. Okay.
There's just, of course, that Donovan makes him that much better. Because again, he's an elite player, but without him, they'll still be a good team.
If
They
you're
got
telling me that Cleveland without Donovan Mitchell is a 40 win team, and with him they won 46, then that's not good. That doesn't make
I said
sense.
38. I said
Well,
38.
yeah, they're in
38
the top
a
10. That's
plus.
about right where they were
So
before they got him.
So Donovan Mitchell a +8 for Cleveland.
It's gonna be
And we
more than
also
that.
have to account for the fact that they lost Darius Garland for a big stretch of this season.
What's a big stretch?
20.
Mm.
It was like at least 20 because they went on an 11. They went on an 11 streak. They had lost their footing after he got injured. Then they went on an 11-game winning streak, and that's how they got to the top and they stayed there.
What's going on, BA?
What up, man? I see y'all already making these nasty narratives again. I hear y'all. I hear y'all.
Here we go, BA.
What's
You
up,
don't, you
man?
don't, you
Detroit
don't
back.
think Cleveland can make the play in without Donovan? They did before he got there, and I don't
I
think they
believe
had
that they
Karis
can.
LeVert.
I believe that they can. They were a good team before he got there. He just made them better.
And what's my man
Yeah.
from Detroit? From Michigan, they had to go back to transfer from Memphis, and he's actually a good talent. Maybe get more time. What's my man name?
Who?
Is he
Craig
supposed to
Porter
be the
Jr.?
next KD?
Oh, next Kate.
Uh,
Evan Mobley?
yeah, you talking about
Nah, got him in my head. I can't think of his name.
uh
It's not Evan Mobley?
the guy. The he was number one in the country as
Yeah, he was number
in
one
high
in the
school.
country.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah, I can't think of his name because
I know.
Even Gilbert said he was a
Imani
stealer
Bates.
in the
Imani
draft.
Bates. Imani
yeah,
Bates.
Damani
Yeah,
Bates.
Monty Banks.
Yeah,
Bates,
Imani
yeah.
Bates.
Yep.
Yeah.
From his
Imani
dad
Bates. Yeah,
traded his own school.
he in the G League right now, but that nigga be hooping. No cap.
Yeah. I'm saying,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
imagine the amount of time he'll get if Donovan ain't there.
Did I just
Saying
hear
Cleveland
Sellers
to
say
make the
OMG?
playoffs without Donovan Mitchell this season is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Y'all are bugging.
I said
Y'all
38
taking
wins.
a 2 year go team and then trying to put it. No, Hank, it ain't working. It ain't working, Hank.
You said you didn't want Donovan on the Lakers.
I don't. But if you don't have him in Cleveland, they not winning 30 games.
They made the play in before he got there. They didn't even have some of the
Exactly.
talent.
But
They would have
listen,
still
we're
made the play
talking
in.
I think they
what you're
still have the
doing.
pieces from
What
that
you're
team as
doing is
well.
talking fantasy basketball. If
It's
what Cole
not.
said is legit, if you have this Cleveland team, the one that's constructed this season with no Donovan Mitchell, and then you have Darius Garland out for 20 plus games, You're not going to convince me that these dudes are winning 40 games.
Now,
No
in that
way.
context, you're right. You're right. When he's out, yes.
But that's what really happened this season. That's reality, not this. If the team that went to the playoffs a couple years, like that's not reality. Reality is what happened. In Cleveland wouldn't be nothing without Donovan Mitchell this season, and they got a better record than the Knicks. So I'm just trying to figure out why is he not considered as valuable as Jalen Brunson?
He's
Brunson
definitely.
not even 6 feet.
Oh my God. D Mitch is only like 6'3".
Or maybe D Mitch ain't who y'all think he is. Like I've been trying to
All
tell
right, all
y'all.
right, all right. Here we go.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
D Mitch is
Seven
that
hating on
guy,
explosive
man.
guards again. Hold on. 7 hating on explosive guards again.
I'm leaving it alone.
He gonna come to the Lakers and then you gonna praise him more than Kyrie when he get you a
I'm
chip.
telling you, bro. They better not do that. I'd rather have Bronny.
He a way better
man.
fit than what's it called? Than Westbrook was. Way better.
Darius, Donovan.
Yeah. Because he can
Nah,
shoot the ball everywhere.
he
And
ain't
he's
got no
athletic.
guts. He ain't tough.
Okay, all right.
What you mean? He not
We're
tough.
saying things. We're
What?
Yeah,
saying
he ain't, he
things.
ain't, he ain't, he ain't, he ain't tough as
I
Westbrook. I'll
just
say
I
that.
just he ain't tough as Westbrook. That shit didn't mean shit when it came to winning games.
Well, I like tough. I like toughness. A lot of my championship teams that I've watched over the years had a tough guy.
Who was the Nuggets tough guy? Bruce Brown?
Who's the who?
The Nuggets tough guy, Bruce Brown?
For
Nah,
who?
Jokic. Jokic is they tough
For
guy.
Denver?
Jokic was a tough guy.
Jokic is they
Yeah.
tough guy.
I would say Aaron Gordon. Shit,
Aaron
KCP
Gordon.
don't play no games. KCP cut from a different cloth. He ain't playing
I
no
wouldn't call
games.
him a tough guy though. He played good technical defense. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
no, he's not a tough guy as far as a bully, but I'm talking about a tough guy like like a nigga that's definitely gonna stand up for his teammate, like a nigga that's gonna do
Oh,
dirty. He see you doing dirty, he gonna do
Jokic.
dirty.
oh
Like
yeah. So
all
it was Bruce
teammates don't do
Brown.
that.
Jokic.
So it was Bruce Brown.
Jokic.
Oh yeah, Jokic is like that too. He
Oh, he
did
Bruce
put
push.
you in the
Brown,
back.
He
He
did
I
push
put
agree.
you out
Morris.
for the year.
He did push Morris. I forgot about that. He said,
I agree. Bruce Brown, I agree with that. Of course, Draymond.
Yeah,
You know,
Jokic is cut like
Tristan Thompson.
yeah,
Those guys matter to a point to me.
you're right.
Well, speaking of basketball, still, I want to put this in because we know Cole is the master of this game right here. It was going to be an important game coming up.
Yeah,
Oh, this is lit.
yeah.
yeah.
Caitlin versus
Woo!
Paige Becker. Well, what's your thoughts on that? That's tonight, right? 9 o'clock, right?
One
Caitlyn
game
gonna
on
tap
now.
that ass. Caitlyn gonna tap
Okay.
that ass. We gonna see what's
Game,
going on, man. I'm
Hey,
yeah.
telling you.
hey. Caitlyn, hey, they usually be in zone, but I would love to see her actually stick Paige Beckers because Paige is gonna be in her. She's gonna be in her jersey. It ain't gonna be no. This ain't no Haley Van Lith, by the way. She's not. It's totally not.
And she gonna shoot it right in her face. This
Yeah,
is
she
not
go, but
no.
she go. But hey, if they say that they say that UConn is hitting shots, then they got to get out of that zone and actually play defense. And Caitlyn ain't gonna be hitting all of them shots if she got to stick Paige Beckers. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yes,
Hey,
Paige was scared to guard Juju until the second half.
What
Do
you mean?
y'all
She
see
wasn't
what?
scared. She wasn't scared. She just had to. She had to
Stop,
close the game. She was
stop.
scared. You think
BA,
she guarded her?
BA,
Man, we
BA.
not
You
doing
saw
this,
her
bro.
confidence
We not
switches.
doing that,
You saw her confidence
bro.
switches, BA.
No.
You saw her
Who
She was
confidence
at the
Haley?
switches.
screen.
Who
Man, we
Haley?
not doing. Nah.
No,
You talking about
Paige
Paige
was
Becker?
calling for them
and she's
switches
Paige
on
Becker,
transferring
Juju.
too, just so you know.
and
Haley's
she
transferring.
and
Yeah,
she went
Haley is transferring.
and hey, shout out to the freshman because I love me some Juju, but Juju went 9 for 27.
She
And
leaving Flage.
she was still scared to guard her.
How was she scared to guard her? She guarded her down the stretch when it counted.
She didn't guard her till the second half.
She guarded her the first half. Yes, she did. She
Oh my
did.
god. Okay, so she got
Wait a
switched.
minute. Hold on. Hey, oh,
Huh?
What's up?
South Carolina is 36-0.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that. On my
they
mama, they
gonna win
like
it.
that.
They
You
gonna
didn't
win
know
the
that?
championship most
I told
likely.
you
They
they
gonna win
Hell
would.
And
no, I ain't know that.
I told
they
you they
lost. They
would.
lost. They lost their senior class too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
they got
These
shooters this
girls
year.
ain't lost a basketball game this year.
No,
No,
That's
no,
my girl
no,
Don
it
no.
Stelly. You
was.
called her Butterface. That's my babe.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah,
who won last year? LSU,
Yes.
yeah.
but they wasn't undefeated.
Nah,
No.
When the last time a team went undefeated and won a championship?
it's been a minute.
South Carolina.
They did it
Yeah,
before. Yeah, with Asia,
Yes,
right? With Asia, is that
yes,
with Asia?
yes. They
Yeah,
did it with
Asia.
Asia.
Yeah. Bro, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my
South
fucking life.
South
What you
Carolina
mean?
doesn't look seven. Look seven
UConn did
last
it.
year. Seven
UConn
last
did
year.
it
They
how
didn't
many years in a row?
last
B,
year. They didn't lose a game either until they met
I'm a
Caitlin Clark. I swear to
BA.
God.
The only time I watched UConn was like with Maya Moore, and I just never seen no 30 something and zero.
They
Like
did
I'm
it
like, bro,
multiple times. Yeah,
this is
Yes,
UConn did it
crazy.
multiple times.
I told you they're gonna win seven. I told you that.
Yeah, yeah. They got Cardosa, the big girl from Brazil. You feel me?
Hmm.
The Syracuse transfer. She's been amazing, and they got this point guard, the freshman point guard. What's her name,
Malaysia,
Cole?
Malaysia Full Wally, Malaysia Full Wally.
Yeah.
She got the deepest bag I've seen on a woman.
And then she lock
Straight
you
up.
up too. She'll lock you up too, though. She don't
Yes.
just
But they
score.
Pick the ball
so
out your hand.
who is these girls they playing now? NC State.
NC State ain't really somebody. They
Cinderella.
just
They
it's a Cinderella, yeah.
Cinderella.
It's a Cinderella.
Ah,
They getting
Just
Patrick
like their
Wilson.
men's
Don't even worry
team.
about it.
Just like their men's team.
Hey,
Cinderella.
that
Hey,
DJ Burns though, man, he might put it on my man though. DJ been playing, looking like Zach Randolph.
That's the
so
only player I know that's playing on the men's side. That's the
Yep,
only
so
player that I've heard
yep,
of.
yep.
so this my this
Hold
my
on. While we on that, hold on. Look at this. This is what I'm gonna put in next.
the boys suck, but I'm definitely following the
Hey,
girls.
hey,
I don't.
watch this.
You watch March Madness?
Well, the boys suck, so I'm not following them, but I'm definitely following the girls. Actually, women's basketball is kicking.
Yeah.
Like
for
it's
sure.
really it's kicking.
Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Juju.
Dominate. Like it was kind of like epiphany. Like last week was the first time I watched all girls games. Like I've never done it before ever, but last week,
She's getting better, yeah.
oh, it was crazy. Juju Watkins,
Yeah.
Caitlin, my girl Angel Reed, like they're just killing. Like
The
I don't
entire
even,
South Carolina team and Dawn Staley.
I don't think I even know any men's.
We've been talking about
Ooh-wee.
the whole
I
tournament, haven't we?
man.
but
Exactly.
I don't like that though, bro. I really don't, bro. Because it's like, bro, you praising the girls and this is definitely gonna help. You want shit on the guys. All right, whatever. I don't think you really got shit on the guys to praise the girls, but whatever. You Shaq, do what you want. But you just admitting you ain't even been watching the fucking girls until this year, so you ain't even really no motherfucking historian. Cole probably know more about the fucking game than you do when we keeping it real based off of what you just confessed. So what is you talking about?
I
That's
keep
the
up
only
with
thing
them.
I don't like about dude. Talking and don't even know nothing. Like, bro, you just said that's all this is all you know. So you just like
So,
damn near the rest of the country. We all
so you
casual
know,
to this shit.
y'all know what's dope about the ladies too. Cole know this is. Remember how the ladies used to all like they used to like the top players used to just go to one school. Now the bugs are going all over the place to different
Yep.
because they want to be the one, and I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
love that
yeah.
shit, man. I love
Yo,
it. I
this
don't
is
need no.
unbelievable, bro.
You see, Caitlin came out and said she wanted to go to UConn, but he wouldn't recruit her.
Don't
Yeah,
need it.
So
they was stacked. They was stacked though, and Paige was at that time. Paige and they had bro at that time they were stacked. They didn't win, but you probably should have got her if you. I mean, but her like she wouldn't be who she is now though if she played with like I don't see her doing that on that UConn team because they had everybody 1 through 5,
Yeah, it
and then
was.
Paige was the best player.
But look though,
these
BA.
girls is they
But
losing today.
look
They
though,
might lose, but they might win too. They got a chance.
No, I'm talking about this South Carolina team, this undefeated team.
they
They losing
losing it.
today. They
They're gonna
playing
lose this
right now,
game.
huh?
Yeah,
Ain't
they
they
about to
playing?
lose this game. This girl with these dreads was her 22. She used to play for South Carolina.
Oh yeah, they got old girl from I forgot old girl from NC State though. She was
Hmm.
It's tied up right
oh
now,
friend.
7-7.
They about to beat these girls. So let me ask y'all. So Caitlyn is supposed to beat these girls,
Yes, that's
bro. If she was,
precisely.
We'll see.
if they was to go to the finals and she knock off a 37 and 0 team, bro, she
It's
would
gonna be
have
the
to be the
greatest thing
greatest
ever.
female ever. Have to be.
Y'all keep talking like she just gonna walk through
She,
Connecticut. We not doing that, bro.
but
It's
Paige ain't
seven,
another
ready
she
for her,
player.
yo.
seven,
Paige ain't
seven,
ready
She
for her,
actually
yo.
has an equal on the other squad, bro. She
No,
got
Paige
somebody
can't.
that's like that.
Paige can't do what she did the other night
Paige
versus
is not her
LSU,
equal.
bro.
Y'all
Paige is
must have
not her
forgot.
equal.
Y'all
Paige
must
can't
have
even go
forgot.
left. Paige can't even go
Y'all
left
must have
first
forgot.
round.
Y'all forgot who was. Hey, she
Shorty
not the
ready for
only good.
Sabrina. Caitlin Clark is not the only Wooden Award player in this and left in this tournament, right?
That's
true. That's true. Hey.
I don't care.
Just because she tore her knee twice, okay, you tore your knee and all of that, you got her 2 years, whatever. Now she's back 100%, bro. It's different. She look different, bro. It's different. And she played defense. And she assisted one-on-one. She never gonna get her spot back, BA. I'm not saying that she gonna get her spot back, but don't be surprised if she has a good game and they win a close game. It's Caitlin Clark has a better team and they got more depth. They only playing with 7 or 8 players.
Caitlin Clark got a better team when she got Aaliyah Edwards.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You got Aaliyah Edwards and you got Paige Beckers and then you got the other girls are just the other girls. What you call it with Martin and all of them, they got a solid squad, bro. And then they got depth. So when people get tired, they can sit down and then come back in the game, bro. We're not doing that. You know this right now.
No.
Man, come on. You know this. This.
Another top 5 mock draft.
Who else is a top 5? Who?
It's her and Paige, but it's like, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's her and Paige. Bro, they only playing 7 people, bro. It's her and Paige, and it's 5 other people, bro.
Stop. Wait, every team is doing that though. They're only going like 7
not every team.
No team.
Yeah, but
no team is going that deep.
But when you get tired, you can go sit down but they can't do that on UConn. They got to play 40 minutes. That's what they've been doing the last couple games, playing straight 40s, bro.
What does Caitlin do?
Caitlin.
What does Stokey do unless she's in foul trouble?
Man, salute to Caitlin. She's the best player in the country. She is. But they can lose today. Just don't be. They can lose. Gabby played. She played. Gabby's a great defensive player. She hit open shots. She didn't have a good last game though, but the other 2 ladies did though.
Is there sports betting on the girls' game?
Of course.
I wish. Well, I'll be running this one.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know about the apps though. I don't know about the apps.
I think they want that Iowa versus South Carolina. The sports betting.
Of course. That's exactly what they want because they want Caitlin versus the others, and then they're gonna make it into Then they're gonna make it into a race thing. They're gonna be like the sisters, just like they did last year with LSU and Caitlin. They're like, oh, it's the sisters one, and then the sisters are gonna be the villains for some reason. They gonna call
like I put it on my page and 7 and like the thing was from Eden Thomas. Like basically, Caitlin was doing that all year, doing a John Cena. Then when did it back to her, all of a sudden Angel Reese becomes the villain. That he basically compared them to the Fab Five. Remember how the Fab Five was the villains back in the day? They said basically that she became the villain after that.
What's up with Haley? Haley, she ran off. She was like, "But I can't deal with this pressure."
I would like to apologize to Haley Van Lip. It is not your fault. Kim Mulkey was a terrorist in that game. You did not deserve to be in that position. They should have guarded you with Flage or last tier forward. That was not your fault. And everybody goes
looking like Darvin. She was looking like Darvin that game.
Y'all said, imagine if we guarded fucking Steph Curry with D'Lo. What?
How you gonna ask? Hey, she's telling Haley Van Lip, get over the screen. What? What? Get over the screen?
I'm 5'7" guarding a 6-foot guard who can shoot with just an inch of separation off of the screen.
Can shoot from 30 with accuracy.
Maintaining her form, watching the ball go through. No, bro, stop. And I'm 5'7" and I'm supposed to fight over these screens. Are we serious? When I got a 6-foot guard on my team who's actually good at defense? What?
You see how I was surprised. Did y'all see how UConn guarded Juju? How they did send blitzes and doubles her way when she wasn't free. I'm surprised that I didn't see LSU do that with Caitlin. Then just throw 2 people, make everybody else beat them. I'm surprised they didn't do that. They really was like 1-on-1. Imano versus Imano. No, they're not.
That's because Kim Mulkey had her hands in her pockets.
Talking about Darvin.
Yeah, exactly. Nasty word. Frustrating word.
Well, while we still got 7 here, because 7 might disappear on us, we got to bring up his guy. If we got to get his opinion on this.
Oh God!
We gotta bring it up. Seven, you still in the building? We're gonna play this clip here.
My first year in Miami, yeah, we had a big three. And everyone said it's a super team this, super team that. But we had to build our team around all minimum guys, which was still okay, but we didn't fill out the complimentary guys enough. We didn't have enough as far as enough complimentary guys to actually make it all work. And we still made it to the finals. And we still probably should have won the finals, but I still give credit. Listen, it is what it is. You win and you lose, and we lost. But my second year, we was able to grab some complimentary players and role players that really just, I'm talking about superstars in their roles.
Let me tell you something right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you a taste of history. That roster that LeBron James is alluding to, he makes valid points. He's not wrong about the roster. My point is, what the hell does that have to do with you, LeBron? What does that have to do with you? Now, why would Stephen A. ask such a question? Albeit rhetorically. Here's why. Ladies and gentlemen, if you remember, in 2011, LeBron James and the Miami Heat, with that roster, were up 2-1 on the Dallas Mavericks before losing 3 straight. And in Game 6, he had 21. Significantly and precipitously lower than his average. This wasn't about the roster. You didn't lose to the Miami Heat because of your roster. You lost to the Miami Heat because of you. Because you weren't who you are.
Facts.
What y'all think about those comments from Stephen A. Smith?
Do you know how stupid it sounds to say that a dude who scored 21 points is the reason the team lost?
That's
I
the reason.
understand that's not the
That was the reason.
expectation and the level of LeBron James, but 21 points, that
That's
goes
the
to also
reason, though.
show how poor the rest of the team is, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, we're not doing
This is the roster he's talking about too.
They look at that roster, bro. We're not doing. Man, come on, man. They lost.
I'm
because
only
of
talking the facts, bro. 21 points. That's you acting like they saying he ain't scored. He
the
was
games.
single digits.
21
games,
points when he averages 28 is not like, you feel me?
Yeah, but I'm saying the games were closer. The games were closer. They weren't
So
no
then some
blowouts,
other
bro.
players should
And
have stepped
we're
up.
talking. No, down the stretch.
Yes.
Down the stretch. They're superstar, the greatest player of all time. This is when you take over and you do what you
Whose
do.
team was it this season? It was Dwayne Wade's team. We keep
No,
having this conversation.
Now let me put this into context too, because Stephen A. kind of was capping on this too. I watched the segment. LeBron posted his clip first on the Mind the Game, and then Stephen A. reacted. But LeBron admitted that he did not show up the way he should have. And Stephen A. is
that's why
basically
they
saying,
lost.
Stephen
That's
A.
why they
is saying that
lost.
LeBron didn't admit it. No, LeBron admitted. He said, if I would have averaged what I averaged in the conference finals, we would have beaten Dallas. So LeBron did admit he could have played a little better.
Yeah, my point of this in this conversation is Stephen A. was right, and he wasn't right about the LeBron didn't admit. He was wrong because LeBron did say that, but LeBron didn't show up at the superstar moments that he should have showed up. It wasn't like they lost every game by 15, 20 points or anything like that. The games were close down the stretch. D Wade was on the island and LeBron was standing in the corner. Just saying.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole new episode yet, but I did watch that 15-minute clip with Bron, and he gave Dallas their props. They did what they were supposed to do. They absolutely did, but he admitted he's like, I didn't come up, and then he said, if I would have did what we did in that conference finals, we would have handily won that series.
So that means that was capped with LeBron was low key capped too. He was low key capped. LeBron was low key capped as well.
Oh, my bad. I'm trying to get some medicine, but no, LeBron. No, for real. Like LeBron's my GOAT, but we gotta be for real. He just didn't play good. He just didn't. He just didn't play good. The whole the 21 points argument. If you're averaging 27, 7 and 7, 21 points ain't nothing, especially in a playoff game when you're losing by like 5 points, 8 points, 10 points. Like you have to push it. You have to score more. That's what we expect out of superstars.
And this was the roster, so he had to fill in for that. And then some of these guys were older then. Wasn't Mike Bibby older? Jerry Stackhouse didn't even make the roster.
Ilgauskas was older. Javon Howard was older. Jamal McGlure was older. Yeah, they had a couple older guys. Jerry Stackhouse was older,
Dampier.
but they had Dampier. They had the team to do it. They had the team to win. That's why they got that far, because LeBron kicked in all the first 3 rounds of that run. LeBron was the guy. D Wade was still D Wade though too, but LeBron was the guy. Then all of a sudden in the finals, he's not that guy. He shied away from that moment. He just shied away, and it's okay because he won the next 2 after that by stepping up and being who he is.
But this is what I'm saying though. We must be truthful about how LeBron performed, because no matter what side you're on, it helps your argument either way. If he shot away from the moment and you're a LeBron hater, that's fine. If we're keeping it a buck and talking about how his game just hadn't progressed to a point where he could just attack that defense how he was supposed to, and then we see him progress into a player where he can attack zones, he can attack different defenses and looks, then that helps your argument as well if you think LeBron could go. But either way, you just have to be truthful about what happened. He played bad. And he played bad because he ran into a defense that he couldn't take advantage of.
And he settled for too many jump shots where the next 2 following 2 years, he was like, nah, forget that, man. Y'all can't stop me. Y'all can't stop me from getting where I want to go to.
And I like how
he also became a better shooter as well.
I like how in that 15-minute clip they started breaking down how they helped start the small ball era. Spo went to what's his college? The Green, Oregon. Was he with Oregon? Chip Kelly. He spent the summer with Chip Kelly and learned the spread offense.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I couldn't tell you about his past. I couldn't tell you about that.
Yeah, I think Chip Kelly was with Oregon, I believe. He spent the summer with him.
Chip Kelly was with Oregon and went to Philly.
He spent the summer with him and took that principles, put it in basketball, and then that's when they moved what's his name, Bosch to 5 and made him go outside and pull the centers out. And that's when everything changed.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's when Spub. I don't think that's when it changed.
Well, they did help. They did help usher in a new era. Because they would the Fives wasn't playing like that, per se.
Yeah.
But I know Kobe 7 disappeared on that. I think we'll have more dinner for Stephen A. flying. They was lying. I thought you were gonna get him.
But
it's proven though. You got clamped. It's okay.
It happens. It happens to the best of them. Did y'all see Glorilla? Did y'all see what Glorilla said about who the best player ever was?
I know you. I get to watch the video just right before I was putting
the show. Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah, she got LeBron. She got LeBron in her top 5, right?
Yeah, she got LeBron as number 2. You know who she got number 1?
I know it is Kobe.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I did see
Kobe because he brought it up. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what? I did see a clip when she was talking on the couch with what were they talking about? Oh yeah, talking about players trying to trap her, people trying to trap her. she talked about Kobe there. She said she grew up watching Kobe.
Exactly.
Like I stay at that. I got a membership to that place.
I got a membership. I got a membership there. She reminded me of me. She reminded me of me when she said, I've been a Kobe fan my whole life, since he was at the Lakers. But once he retired, I stopped. But I'm a Kobe fan again. I mean, I'm a Lakers fan again now.
That's crazy hate right there. That's crazy hate right there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know what? She probably like LeBron again. He was rapping her lyrics word for word. So yeah, Glow.
Yo, am I I'm thinking about am I one of the only people on these sports shows that actually openly say that I'm a LeBron hater? Because there's a lot of people that I can see, I see the tendency that they LeBron haters, but they can't say that though. So on different podcasts.
Oh well, you talking about national podcasts?
I just don't see nobody say a LeBron hater. I don't see people say that.
Nationally, they're not gonna say it.
I'm not even talking about on
even on
TV.
podcasts they don't say it.
I'm talking about podcast. People be like, yeah, I'm pro this, and I'm like the. I just know that I'm the only one that because I watch everything. So I know that I freely say I'm a LeBron. I give him his props and his respect. But I'm a LeBron hater. I keep it 100. I am.
Yeah, keeping the 100, keeping the buck.
Yeah, they'd be like, all due respect to LeBron, but that nigga not a better scorer than Karl Malone. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
but he do got a segment of just straight up haters. You know that.
Yeah, but
the
they should just say that.
They don't outwardly say it like BA does.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. These dudes be lying. I be hearing them. And because they had the same thoughts as me. Because us haters, us LeBron haters, we got this right here, right? You got it's like telepathy. It's like the mind games. And I'm like, but then they be like, no, but LeBron is still the greatest player of all time. And then they'll say like something, that they be capping. They be capping. Trying to get them viewers, them extra followers to come on the team. That's what they be trying to do.
I thought you were talking about national. Your national media, they got to be careful because he got his.
Oh yeah, they can't. No, they can't say it on ESPN and all of that. They can't say it.
You're gonna get sued and you're gonna lose your job.
Yeah, he got his handprint on ESPN. Remember you said that video and I was like, dang, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Clutch Sports infiltrated ESPN.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. They in Fox Sports too. They in Fox Sports. Yeah. They got them as well.
Did you see the clip where Molly, not Molly, my baby Joy called out Shannon?
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
Hey, Joy don't like Joy is a LeBron hater too. Joy is a LeBron hater too, but she trying to keep it like that. She trying to keep it low, but she don't like LeBron either.
Oh man!
Shout out on what's the name for cooking? Who was that? Did she cook Emmanuel Acho? Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Oh yeah,
Joy.
Joy and was it not Gil? It was Joy and somebody else. What happened, Cole, specifically? Because I know it was something
recently?
I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, recently. He says it was by Angel Reese. It's by Angel Reese.
Oh, okay, by Angel Reese.
I'm gonna explain. Hold on. My bad.
Let me put this up here. Like we was talking about this, I believe, last show a little bit about our guy that Cole don't like. A 7 around, he probably can't jump back in. What if
I'm
this
here,
happened?
That would have been cheap.
Would you accept this?
That's cheap.
Instead of going to, let's say Golden State never dropped 3-1 lead, and then Kevin in turn goes to Cleveland instead.
They cheat. That's cheating.
I would have hated that.
That's too much. That's too much, bro.
I still hate it. Like I still hate it.
I would have hated that because at the time it was KD versus LeBron, so that you need to see the head to head.
LeBron would have had 6 rings by now. If that's the case.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have loved it. I would have loved it.
Yeah, maybe 7. That not 5, not 6. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, exactly. He would have got that there.
But he might sacrifice.
What's that clip? LeBron like, ask me again.
He might be sacrificing Finals MVPs though.
Maybe.
Gotta take that in consideration.
But he would have still LeBron would have at that time when he was actually a really good point guard, still athletic, with KD running on that side, and he can take all of that pressure off because Kyrie is not really trying to handle the ball; he's just trying to score and shoot. Man, come on, man. Them boys would have been.
But one thing LeBron can hold on his hat as far as reality is that he's always been the best player on his team when they won chips. If he wasn't to get one of that, he might have got more chips. But you now have that. It's a different narrative now when we talk about his legacy and his actual fact.
So let's say we're gonna bring this back up. Let's say like that first year. Let's say that Love broke his arm and Kyrie broke both his ankles again, and all he got is KD and the J.R. Smith. Could he win
in 2015?
Yes.
Or any year after that?
Yes.
No, this picture is for 2017.
But I mean, it could happen again. Let's say he broke his arm again and broke his ankles again. It's just him, KD, JR, and Shumpert. Could they win?
Yes. that KD prior to that the Achilles popping, that athletic still KD, yeah, it's different. He's different.
You take KD and K Love because they both got injured quite a bit.
Yeah. He said they going crazy. So to go.
Hey man, happy 404 day to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? It was yesterday, but happy 404 day.
Yeah. I put that on there. My wife was telling me that. Yeah, happy 404 day.
That's fire. That's fire too. That's fire that you could be in that too and then say happy 404 day.
Yeah.
But that would have been cheating though. It would have been cheating.
It was cheating when he went to Golden State.
Yeah, it was. It was just like them boys was like they was taking turns at Golden State. Like, all right, you can go you do your thing tonight. Oh, you can do your thing tonight. And like they both were deferring to each other, but Steph deferred a lot more to KD because he was trying to make KD feel like he was at home.
Right. Cause Draymond, he got a frenemy relationship with KD. He be trying to hate a little bit, but he admitted on one of his last episodes, he's like, yeah, after like a couple games, I knew we was gonna win the championship. Like when he got there, like, y'all was that dang on good.
When I seen how good they were with, they were good with Harrison Barnes, right? Because Harrison Barnes was a real good defender. He just was not. He couldn't hit jump shots for real. When I seen that they just took him out and then they just put KD in this spot, I was like, they already won 70 some games with that boy. What? Now you want to add KD?
KD. Yeah, going back to Cleveland, as much as you got love for LeBron, had he went there, it still would have ruined KD's legacy, just like it got ruined.
What's so funny is neither one of y'all, you want to sit up here and talk me to death about some KD going to Golden State, but y'all don't want to admit the reason for this. What was the reason for Golden State in the KD marriage? It was LeBron James. Y'all don't even want to speak on that.
It was not because of LeBron. It was that's a nasty. No, it wasn't
that's
because
a fact.
It's because KD wanted to go and win championships. That's what it was about.
Wasn't gonna be no win championships.
It was about Bron too, BA. He wanted
none of them gonna beat no LeBron.
He wanted to beat Bron. He definitely wanted to beat Bron.
Bro, they was up 3-1. They was up 3-1. They lost. But I'm just saying,
BA. You don't
they
remember
wasn't never going to bounce back from that.
You don't remember when Bron made that comment about KD when he beat him? He was like, "Well, so as long as I'm in the league, he ain't gonna win no championships." He said that.
So KD
would go to state.
wanted to win championships. He was like, "Okay, I'm gonna win championship." So it was more on KD than me.
He wanted to cheat.
I think it was there. Yeah, he did. He cheated. That was cheating. But 20 years from now, just like LeBron was cheating, jumping from team to team, 20 years from now, they ain't gonna care. They're just gonna see championships.
Man, hell no. Man, that nigga KD was cheating. We done with the late 2010s, man. Fuck KD.
We ever got we got the KD hater right here. KD, John Stockton. Who else? Who's the other guy? One other guy.
John Stockton. That nigga overrated.
Yeah. See, I respect my fellow haters. Why? Because at least they keep it real. They not lying behind your back. They telling you, I don't like that. I don't like this person. I don't like this player. Like I don't like their personality in real life. That's cool. Like, hey, I respect it. But on the court, I don't like that.
Man, he a top 5 scorer to me, but fuck that nigga. Straight up. Nigga ruined my childhood for real.
He ruined a lot of childhoods, bro. He ruined a lot of childhoods.
Nigga ruined the NBA so bad I started watching EuroLeague. Fuck that nigga.
I know. His last 2 years at Golden State, bro. His last 2 years, I didn't even watch Golden State. I watched the first year, I was like, in awe. But the last 2 years, I was like, I'll see them in the finals. I started watching in the playoffs.
What does that team do at the end of the year? How does that team look next season?
Who, Phoenix?
Golden State.
Somebody, if he comes back on.
Do they bring Clay back? Like what does they look?
Depends on what they do. Depends. To me, it depends on like. So say that they finish in the play-in. They make a run. They kind of do similar to what your Lakers did last year. If they make it to the second round into the to the Western Conference Championship, then they got to bring everybody back.
It's interesting
Like
that
they
you bring
got to
that
bring
up because
everybody.
that was going to be the next topic right here. You see right here that the most 3-pointers made in a season. And then right behind it, you see Clay and Steph are right at the top 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then you see they trying to make a all-star competition between the two. Clay ain't going nowhere. They're gonna sign that man back.
But
I
Clay
think that's
want,
fire.
but Clay would have to take a discount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
I
gonna
mean,
do this competition and he on another team. He on the Houston Rockets or something.
but
Or
you
the New
think
York Knicks.
don't no team care about that competition. That competition, that's not don't no team organization. That competition don't have. They can worry about the success of their organization. Fuck that little event.
I
Yeah.
But
think
you
he
think
wants to go
Clay is
Golden
willing?
State so they can say
You
the
think Clay is willing to
splash
take less
pads.
money, Hank?
Yeah, I think he wants to stay.
Clay knows he's watched. If you watch his
Yeah.
post game interviews, he knows he's watched.
Yeah. He gonna
But
come back with. They gonna pay him like what, 15 million a year. He
but
gonna
that's
come
what
back
I'm
and get
saying.
15.
Clay is
Maybe
he
20.
might know that he's washed, but he also know the marketplace of the NBA, yo. Some team will still pay Clay Thompson $20 million a year.
I mean, I think he still can be worth 20 million. But when you start
Shit,
talking
no.
about 25, I think he can still get 15, 20 million a year. And in today's market, I think he can
With
do
a
that. I think
competitor,
Maybe for 2 years.
yeah, yeah,
you'll
yeah,
pay
for
him
like 2 years.
15 if
They
you're a
want
Yeah,
this.
competitor.
I pay him $15 million. I definitely pay him $15 million a year for a couple of years.
Oh, no, I'm not
Shit,
playing
I
Clay
don't know,
Thompson
man.
15 million.
To come off the bench,
I pay him $15 million because he's gonna hit some shots and all of that stuff when we need him. Especially if he don't have to play like if he's not really getting the minutes and he's a fill-in player, a shooter. Like he'll like this Klay Thompson, right? This Klay Thompson coming off the bench. What if he played for the Lakers? I think he'll help the Lakers.
Put him in that Robert Ory role. No cap.
he would fit
That's what I'm saying. Something like that.
he would, but I don't like him.
Shout out to Clay, 6 all time on the 3-point make list.
Big
Oh,
Clay.
really?
They say the return of the Splash Brothers. He ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, he gonna stay
That's
in
cool.
Golden State. They want to keep that trio together. Let them retire together.
I don't know, man. I think that he's gonna stay too, and I think he's gonna accept less money. I really think he will because you spent your whole career there, and then you're gonna leave the last couple seasons and go somewhere else. And I don't. I mean, but his services are wanted. It's a lot of teams right now that would pick him up in a set.
If he was reliable, that's the problem. You don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
That boy is still dangerous, but when? That's the thing, like shit.
Well, y'all seen what I just popped up about y'all guys, your guys here. Doc Rivers.
Doc, what's up, Doc?
Let's put his little quote.
I don't know.
on
I
it.
think focus. I don't know what it is. It's funny. I've actually been sitting back and watching everything. Not just our players, but our travel crew, everything. And I've made a lot of notes. I will say that. I won't share that. But we don't bring the necessary professionalism, seriousness on the road. And that's something that we can fix. That's something we're going to have to fix.
Knowing what you know now, knowing that Drew would end up with the Celtics, would you still make the Dame trade?
Knowing what I know, I mean, no. No, if when I say no, they wanted offense, right?
Yeah.
They wanted offense. That was their thing. They thought defensively we're okay enough to bring in more offense. I probably would have still made the trade, knowing that, hey, this is what Drew did that actually helped us. But I would have never hired Doc. Not me personally. I know, not even though I don't like him. The fact that we're 30-13, how are we justifying this? Because he's holding y'all accountable. He's making y'all do things that y'all don't want to do, but it's winning. It's leading to success, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta get out your own way sometimes. Let other people do their job, and he was. I don't care if you don't like him personally. We're winning right now.
You heard the comments with Doc, and you heard what Gilbert had to say about it. So, what's your opinion about Doc coming in and not basically a subpar coach for the team?
I mean, Doc comments was just NBA veteranship at its finest. At the end of the day, like he know saying that puts him in a good position to keep his job at least another year. He's already found a way to deflect and pinpoint blame at other pockets within the organization. That he's basically saying we need time to revamp this culture because it's not only the players, it's the supporting staff as well. So he is putting the bullseye, putting the blame on people, and basically deflecting. And it's going to work for him, and when it's going to allow him to keep his job another season. But I agree with what Gilbert was saying 100%. But Doc Rivers just showed some real sly, slick way for an NBA veteran, and I think it's going to work because his ass ain't going nowhere this season. I don't think.
Hey man, y'all know I be ready to slander this nigga Doc, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all know I be ready to slander Doc. This man, Doc is that one friend. He's that one friend that you give money to 10 times and he pay you back once. And he
Yep.
always talk about the one time
That
where
one time he pulled you back.
That is exactly who Doc Rivers is. He will fail and fail and fail. The last, literally, Doc has been failing my entire life except for 1 year, and he harps on that 1 year. He talks about the '08 Celtics we don't know that talent was filled with Ross. I mean, that roster was filled with talent. He talks about that time where he coached the A seed and they won the series. We don't know that's a fluke considering the rest of his career. This is why I am always ready to slander someone like Doc Rivers. He's bad at his job, and he keeps getting opportunities based off of the talent of what other people did.
And he go to watch. They gonna make it to watch how they make it to the NBA Finals this year. Watch.
You think they gonna make it?
Yeah, I think they're gonna make it.
Wow.
Watch when they make it to the. And I'm not saying. And if they mess around and win a ring, bro, and you know me, I like my Bucks, but I do not like Doc Rivers. But watch if they make a run and everything, they go sign him to whatever. He gonna be there for
10-year, $300 million contract.
People gonna get hurt. Things are gonna happen, and then they gonna end up in the Eastern Conference Finals. Possibly, they might go on and get to the championship game. If they do, they gonna be praising him crazy, and it's not even because of him. But it is what it is, man.
Y'all sure giving a lot of people passes on this show tonight.
Yeah, I see his history right here. His history in the playoffs right there. You think he gonna get?
Who we giving a pass to? Who we giving a pass to? Seven.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Y'all ain't mentioned his name, and he the one that greenlighted this embarrassment.
Yeah,
when are we gonna start putting some blame on him?
But he's playing like an MVP. He's still playing at the MVP level.
Yeah, but the demise of the team, like Mike Budenholzer, he was the reason he got rid of him. He won them the damn championship. He got rid of Adrian Griffith. Now you got this going on,
But
and then
if his numbers would have dropped tremendously or anything, he's still playing like an MVP talent, bro. That's why I can't knock him. If anything, I'm gonna be talking to Damian Lillard. That's what I'm gonna be talking to. I'm gonna be talking to Mr. Middleton.
Once you win, but shit, Dame needs to be the number one. That's the only way this gonna work for the rest of the year.
What Gilbert was talking about on the podcast too is maybe their defense isn't what we think it is.
It's not.
Once they lost, that was my scare about Drew. He said Drew was covering up a lot of their flaws.
I'm here. Look at this. These are the same guys talking about this motor that he got versus AD.
He
can't guard a whole defense, Evan.
He can't guard a whole defense. These are the same guys.
Can't even guard a whole defense.
Yeah, this is the same guy. This is the same guy that didn't think that Doc Rivers is going to be the head coach either. I'm the same guy. I didn't think Doc was going to coach.
You really, you got it bad, man. Like that is historical screw job.
It is, man. Because I thought, at least Adrian Griffin, at least he had some type of offensive principles to where they would outscore people. Now they're not even outscoring people. They just lose.
even if they would have
Nigga,
just whipped to the interim head coach as the assistant, it wouldn't have like Doc Rivers. Like nobody would have thought that. Like, bro, that
Like
nigga
they were
was doing
saying,
T games. He was doing games.
yeah, you were saying the same thing. Giannis is probably maybe the issue in this because he had him playing ways he didn't want to play, and they got rid of him. Man, we heard all those rumblings about players being, frustrated with Adrian Griffin. Had to
Right.
been Giannis.
But see,
and
Giannis
Giannis
won
didn't
the
even
chip,
show
so
up
Giannis
last
got
year.
the cachet. So
But
that's
Giannis didn't show up last year though. He didn't show up when Jimmy Buckets then went up in there and got them up out of there. Giannis was the one that didn't show up because Chris Middleton was there, but Giannis wasn't
His
there for a
back
couple of the
was
games.
hurt. His
Well,
back was
he
hurt.
didn't play well. He shouldn't have played then, but he was on the court. He shouldn't have
We're
played.
judging people for being on the court rather than okay.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
bro.
This is the national
And this
basketball.
and this
This is
era
professional
and this era
basketball.
isn't but this
oh, the
era
big
isn't
girl
tough
hurt.
enough for
Oh,
people
she
to
hurt. I told y'all.
Who got hurt?
The big girl
Cardoso was
for
hurt.
South, yeah, Caruso. Went to the locker room.
Cardosa. She got hurt.
Went to the locker room.
I see that they said. I see it's 31,
Halftime.
32
We're
halftime.
taxing people for playing through injury. But I have heard I keep hearing that this era isn't tough enough. But when people play through injury, we tax them for it. That is crazy. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
you got to be. Hey, you're a professional. Either you play or you don't play, bro. You choose to play. You got to make sure you play well.
That's
Does that
true.
not show? Did that not show people will to win though?
It's been
That's
that way
true
since the
too.
beginning of the NBA. I'm not talking. I'm not taking nothing away from your will. But if your team is not winning and you're not really producing because you are hurt, then you shouldn't
Your
probably be on the
liability.
court.
Your
You're a lie.
liability.
Exactly. Liability is a
All right,
great
so
word for that.
instead of losing by 10, he should just let his team lose by like 2. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Why
But
not?
if
We can't put it on
yeah,
him.
because you're subject to a more of an impactful injury if you keep him out on the floor. If you're going to lose either way, I'd rather lose by 30 or 40 and have you sitting down not hurting your shit even more.
Like
Well,
watch what
Embiid was
happens with
there.
But if
Joel
I'm
Embiid. Watch what happened with Joel Embiid.
They said
Well,
that.
hey, they better not be
yeah,
He
let. They
already
better
been
not be
hurt.
let.
that's different though. That's different though. Giannis don't get injured
But
as
I'm saying he
nearly as
can't.
much as you feel me.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
That's
but
true.
that's not even my point about the frequency of injury. But I'm saying, like, say Joel Embiid stink it up when they get to the POs, and he having bad games. You talking about, oh man, it was my knee, man. I had a bad knee. No, you shouldn't have been playing then. You shouldn't have been playing that. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get ready for next season.
Hmm.
He need to go. He just need to go.
Who?
Oh wow.
Embiid.
Joel?
Yeah, it's
Oh
over,
wow.
bro. That story is written. Miami or New York is where he need to be at.
I don't know, man. I think they're gonna try to get Paul George or something this summer. He might stay.
Paul George in
Hmm.
Philly.
In Philly.
No,
Yeah,
Paul
Paul George.
George. Paul
He
George need
ready
to
to go.
either be the leader of young men or have his own team. He ain't no he. This whole number two thing ain't gonna work for Paul George.
He ain't no leader though, Sam. He ain't no leader.
He ain't had the chance. He was leading Indiana. He was leading Indiana, but kept going up
He
against
wasn't no
LeBron.
leader. He wasn't no leader of that team. You know who was the leader of that team? Roy Hibbert, bro.
Roy
Roy
Hibbert.
Hibbert. Yeah, Roy Hibbert was the one that was
Roy
pumping
might have been
everybody
a
up, telling everybody
captain.
to stuff.
Roy might have been a captain. Roy might have been a leader. But we know who bred that butter in Indiana when PG was
Yeah,
built.
we know who the best player was, but I'm talking about leader. I'm not talking about best player. I'm talking about leader. Paul, man, PG ain't no leader, bro. He ain't no
So
Who's
do
leader.
you
following
think
Roy Hibbert?
they
It was.
probably gonna lose Tobias Harris? So you don't think he'll slide in right perfectly with Max
I
and
think he
Embiid?
would be great. He would play great with them, but as
Daryl
far as being a
Daryl Morey
leader,
doesn't know how to put a winning team together. He's gonna be your problem.
but what about the head coach though?
To me, I thought he was gonna be the coach of the year.
What's my man?
Yeah,
Nurse? Nurse,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nick
Nick Nurse
Nurse, man.
started this shit
Hey,
off rocking.
hey, NBA champion.
Yep.
Nick
Hmm.
Nurse, the NBA champion head
Yep.
Nick
coach.
Nurse is a really good coach. Nick Nurse is a really good
Yeah,
coach.
yeah. He better than Doc Rivers.
That's for shit show. He like 3 tiers ahead of him.
I think he's
That's
the
a
best
fact.
coach in the East. I think he's better than Eric too.
Mm,
I don't know
Chris
about
Finch.
that.
Chris
I don't
Finch.
know about that. Yeah, he better than Finch. But I don't know if he better than Spo though. I don't know if he better than Spo though. I think.
It's Spo. It's Spo. Spo the best in the league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Spo is like, yeah, bro.
I think it's Jimmy more than Spo. Is it more than is how much of the pie we giving Art?
I'm giving him all the power, just like I
No,
did
of the
Popovich,
pie
just like
of the
Greg
pie. We
Popovich.
and what I
I'm
tell you
giving
about
him
him,
all.
how he was going to screw up a Wemby. Told you.
He ain't screw up Wimby.
Yes,
Wimby is
he is
starting to come.
screwing up Wemby.
Wimby is coming into his own, bro. We give him
Man,
one
Wemby
season. We
Wemby
gave
could
him
be
one
doing
season.
so much more right now. So
Yeah,
much more.
but
Wait. I want to rewind really quickly. I had a take where I said no losing team, no team that's ran correctly is a losing team, right? And he cited the Spurs, and now he want to talk about about Wemby's minutes and how Wemby's being played.
Who you talking to me?
He talking to
Yes,
you.
yes, he
yeah,
talking to
he
Sam.
talking to you.
Why
He ain't
why would
talking
he
to
be
me, bro.
talking to me and having two different conversations? Because one conversation is about the head coach, and the
Right.
conversation that I had, if you want to speak on it, was about the organization as a whole. So you're having two different
Is the coach not
conversations.
a part of the organization?
That's I was when we had this
Is the
conversation, we
coach
were
not a
not
part of the
talking about
organization?
coaches, we was talking about organization. So if you want to
The
bring it
coach
up,
is one
speak
of the main
completely.
parts. The coach is one of the main parts of the
No,
organization.
that's
Is it not?
the players are the main parts of the organization,
I said one
not
of.
the coach, not the
I said
coach.
one of.
And again, we were talking about franchises, organizations as a whole. San Antonio is a stand-up, well-ran organization. That's what
Really?
the
Is it?
conversation was
Is
about.
it?
You ever heard about San Antonio, the organization being ran weird, being ran wrong?
Yes,
Outside of the little
actually.
Kawhi, outside of the Kawhi incident, in the 20, 30 years you've been watching basketball, how many bad things have you heard say about that organization?
What, the greatest coach ever?
That's that.
A chip in three different. Hey, a chip in three
That's that.
different decades. A chip
Craig
in
Actually,
three
Popovich.
different decades.
I'm just saying, as far as
actually,
the day-to-day operations,
I,
like you don't hear no BS coming from out there. Like they always been about their business.
And the players love him
have they
too. The
really?
players
Have
love
they
him.
always been about their business before Tim Duncan? Have they really always been about their business?
When have you ever heard of the organization being like on some BS like we done seen with some of these other organizations? San Antonio ain't never really been like that. You don't see a whole bunch of players
But
going public, former players talking bad about that team.
that doesn't mean it's ran well, Seven. That
All
just
right,
means they're nice people.
all right. You know what I mean? Like
They just nice people. That's crazy.
That doesn't mean it's
you
ran
don't
well.
even you don't even meet everybody in the organization. So being nice, it don't even have nothing to do with nothing. I'm talking about how a
Exactly.
team is
It takes a few
operated.
people to be nice. But
Ridiculous.
my point was that no team that is ran correctly, like you're not gonna be a losing team if you're ran correctly, right? One of the main parts and the main catalyst to you losing is who your coach is, right? So now you can't say a team is being ran correctly and then cite not only a losing team, but a coaching staff that you are now, well, a coaching philosophy that you are now criticizing.
Mm-mm-mm. Which is ridiculous. You know what I mean? It really is, bro. Because San Antonio built a franchise with this
Off of
coach,
Tim Duncan. Off
and
of
I've
Tim Duncan.
already defined what the. So they didn't win a championship without Tim Duncan. All their championships was won with only Tim Duncan. Were you even born then? Like you're tripping.
I have the internet, so that doesn't work.
Oh my
I
God,
have the
bro! The
internet, so that
internet
doesn't work.
cannot save you from reality. I'm just saying,
They
like
won all
you
their
are
championships
talking,
with
you
Duncan.
you're
Seven. More
using
than
the internet, and you know David Robinson won a chip without Tim Duncan. So why
no, he
you
didn't. No,
lying?
he
You got
didn't.
the internet.
No, he didn't. He didn't
He
win
Bro,
never
without
won.
Duncan.
the
He
Spurs
didn't
wasn't
win
this.
without
The
Duncan.
Spurs,
No, it was with
the Spurs
Duncan.
wasn't. The Spurs weren't this crazy ass, oh my god, ass franchise before Tim Duncan. That's what I'm saying.
Cole,
And
they were
Tim
good,
Duncan,
but Duncan took them over the top because David Robinson
thank you.
was a
When
great
did Tim
player.
Duncan come to the NBA?
98, 97, something like
98.
that.
Nice.
So wait a minute. Go
97.
San Antonio didn't win in '95.
No,
They won in
Nah,
'99.
Houston.
They didn't win in
99.
'95.
They won 2
They didn't win
years.
in
They won his
'95.
second year. His second year in the
Jordan
NBA.
won in
They won.
They
'95.
didn't win
I mean, not
with
Jordan.
who was
Olajuwon
Sean
won.
Elliott with? David
Olajuwon.
Robinson or Tim Duncan? I know
Both
he
He
of
played
played
them.
with
with all
both.
He
three
played
of
with
them,
both.
but
He played with
but
both.
Played
He
with
played
both.
initially
with both.
Duncan built the house, and Timmy took it over.
so San Antonio as an
It's the
organization didn't win a
Robinson.
chip until Tim got there.
Yep.
But
Yes. He
Popovich got
started
there.
and it ended
Popovich
with
got there
Tim
the year
Duncan.
that Tim got there, though.
As a
Yeah, I
what?
mean,
As a GM?
Nah,
yeah, he
as
was
a
No,
the
he was
GM.
a,
he
Well, he
he got there
started in
the
he
San
year.
Antonio in the front office.
He's in the front
no he
office.
Yeah,
got there. He got
he
there
started
a
at
year before Timmy. He got there a
a
year
year.
before
Okay,
Timmy,
a year
and they were a
before.
tanking team. So he was basically a rookie head coach when Timmy got there. That's why I'm saying
Right.
it starts and it ends with
Robinson
Tim
got hurt.
Duncan.
Robinson got hurt, but before that, Cole,
Yeah,
they was winning
yeah.
almost 60 games a
Robinson
year.
got hurt. Robinson got hurt. That's how they was able to get Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that was the Dominique Wilkins year, averaging 25, 26 games, and they were losing.
Who?
Mm,
Dominique Wilkins.
Who?
you know who that is?
No, I don't.
The great
Yeah,
Dominic
out of
Wilkins.
shape. Hey, Dominique Wilkins was out of shape. He had a little weight on him, and he was hitting that jump shot. He was
But he's a
averaging
champ.
like
He was a
25.
champion when he
Yeah,
came back, though. He had already won a
yeah,
championship
yeah,
He was
yeah.
a
He won a
champion of
trip
what?
overseas.
overseas. He won a
Overseas,
championship
the,
overseas.
the
Overseas
number
in
one
Y'all
division.
don't get
right?
out of here with that dumbass
He's a
shit, man. If
champion.
nigga ain't winning no NBA championship, don't
Hey,
talk, nigga.
hey,
This
hey,
is the
hey, hey,
NBA. We
Hey,
talk the
Stephon
NBA.
Marbury is a
Set,
two-time champion. What you
We
talking
set.
talk
about?
Hey, yeah.
NBA. I ain't trying
Seven.
to hear that
If you
crap.
can say, if you can give Carmelo Anthony his props and his winning from
Thank you.
winning the
I never,
Olympics,
I
we can
never. We
show.
talk about y'all talk about team championships for semi-pro leagues and over. Come on,
That's
bro.
not
NBA,
semi-pro. That's a professional league.
It's a league.
NBA. We talk NBA, bro. Come
So
on,
You talking
man.
about
Stephon
the top
Marbury
league of
championships
Europe?
don't count,
Man,
seven?
you can BS with yourself. I ain't having no conversation about champions if it ain't
Stephon
NBA.
Marbury not a champion?
No, what
Stephon
championship
Marbury
he
is a
win?
Hall of Famer.
He
He's a
got he
Hall of
got two
Famer, by the way,
championships in
too.
China.
His in China, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not considering nobody no champion on no NBA conversation that ain't won no NBA championship. If you don't have the Larry O'Brien trophy, then you ain't no champion to me. Not no NBA conversation. Forget all that. That was over shit y'all talking.
Oh wow.
That shit means nothing.
Marbury is a Hall of Famer, by the way.
Yeah.
Dudes from overseas been winning championships for years. Come to the NBA and don't do nothing. That shit means Nathan to me. Look at Luca.
All right, so
Oh
I don't want
wow.
to hear you. I don't want to hear you talking about but Carmelo got 2 or 3 Olympic first place gold medals.
He
I
did.
ain't trying to hear that,
He
Seven.
did.
You ain't trying.
If you ever want to have a conversation about
That's
Olympics,
not what.
then yeah.
No,
Hell
we be
yeah.
talking about. We be
And
talking.
the conversation about Carmelo ain't about a champion, it's about a winner.
Yeah,
What?
Dominique Wilkins was a
Oops.
winner. He
He's a
was a
winner.
At
winner.
what, a slam dunk contest?
Don't
Like
he
he
got a
Yeah,
gold
that
medal too?
too. That too.
That's it. That's all he
He got a
known
gold medal
for.
too. I think he was on Dream Team too, wasn't he?
Don't nobody know Dominique for no
Yeah,
gold medal. Don't nobody remember
yeah.
Dominique
I
for
think
no
he got.
Olympic play. You can't even
I think
remember.
he.
You can't even give me a highlight from Dominique's Olympic play.
As
Not
long as he
one
got a
I
moment.
gold
can't.
medal, it don't
I
matter.
can't give you one for
Christian Laettner got
Carmelo.
a
I
Christian
can't give
Laettner
you
got a
one for
gold medal.
Carmelo.
What's your point? Christian Laettner got one. What you saying?
He also got two national championships. He's a
Come
winner.
I
on, man.
remember that.
I
I
never
need y'all
said
to
Christian
remember what he
Laettner was
just
a
said.
loser. He ain't no champion.
Yeah, he is. He
Remember
won
what he
two
just said.
championships.
He ain't win no championship in no NBA.
He won two in national. He's in national
Okay, so then
championships.
Carmelo Anthony is a champion if you want to talk about college. How is Carmelo not
I already
considered,
said he was a
but Christian
champion. I
Laettner
already said he
is?
was a
Oh,
I
champion.
ain't hear you. I didn't hear you vouch for Carmelo at
Yeah, me and
all.
Sue
he
vouched for
said
him
that.
as
I
a
He
didn't
said
champion.
hear.
that.
I'm the only
yo,
one that's been vouching for Mr. Melo.
number
They called
10
him a
is
winner. They
killing for
called him a
NC
winner.
State.
I
Number
told you.
10 is
Look at that.
killing right now.
Ooh!
Number 10
See
is
that
killing for
basketball
NC
court?
State. Yeah.
He called him a winner. I ain't gonna lie. He did
Yo,
stand on
these
that.
girls.
And
This is
Cardoso was killing. It looked like Cardoso was killing too
this is
before
unbelievable.
she went
Cisco, I'm
down.
not even home yet.
Ooh.
Ah,
She
okay,
back
that's
in
where
it.
she hurt
She back
herself.
in
Can
it. She
someone
back in it.
please? Can someone please give me the score? I am not
That's
home
all
yet.
I got for his
It's
topic, guys.
31-32. 31-32 to start of the second half. Asia James, that's her name. Isaiah James. I'm sorry, Isaiah.
She 3 for 8 from the field. She's struggling.
Yeah, but she hit buckets when they need to. And Cardosa got 16 and 7 in the first half. Oh
She's 7
yeah.
for 9 from the field though. She efficient too, so she come back. They can't stop her.
I mean,
She the go-to.
She's right
no,
at the
she,
rim.
but she one of the top play like out of in Brazil. Like she starts on that Brazil national team for the last
Yeah,
couple years.
Don't
So
nobody
yeah,
care
she got
about
game.
that.
She's
she
gonna
was the
be one
only
of the
one.
top picks.
She was the only one that was really going back to down with Angel down there.
Yeah, she low key was intimidating Angel because she was swatting. She was she was
And then
Stop
Angel,
playing.
Angel started
Stop
pushing
playing.
her
she
around.
was. She was
Stop
though. She
playing.
slowed.
Nobody
They beat
intimidates
them.
Angel Reese.
You know how many times they beat Angel Reese them this year?
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
wait
not
the
gonna.
Angel come to LA.
I ain't gonna
Laker
say
land. I'm about to switch it up
uh,
a little bit.
Sparks Land.
25
LA
came back
La
sweet.
La Land. That's what I'm about to call that shit. La La Land. It's
La
going
la.
down.
Even though I'm a
We
Dream
got
fan,
we got Angel. We got what's her name? Lexi.
oh my god,
All we
somebody
need is
signed Tara Cooper just cause.
Candace come back home. All we need.
That girl,
That's
she
all we
chopped
need.
up. She chopped. She
And then
shooting like that though. She
CP3.
pulling.
Get it.
She
Woo! Look at your girl, BA. She go. She
yeah
cooking.
is that Malaysia?
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
she
Nah,
about to
that's
good.
I'm about to drop it off. Y'all got
nah.
any
That was nice.
plugs?
Shout out to the community, man. Just make sure that y'all check out the Lakerland show and subscribe to our platform. Appreciate all the support we got last month. We into April, so we ready to turn it up another level as we head into the playoffs. That's playback.tv/Lakerland and on YouTube, Lakerland Show. Make sure y'all subscribe and lock in.
For
Oh
sure. For
Got,
man,
sure.
got any code?
just checking with Lakerland. Watch as I try to defend Donovan Mitchell against Seven on what day is that?
Set
Saturday.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Watch me try to defend that. Hopefully D-Mitch drops 30 and we still win. I don't know.
I might lose, so I need my support system with me. Y'all know how I'm rocking. So I might need all the help I can get. But I'm going down with the ship if I need to. But that's how we coming tomorrow. So shout out to Hank Sports Games Vision. Y'all know how we do every week.
What about you,
Big
BA?
Hey man, I need everybody to go ahead and go subscribe to get your bars up reactions.
Yeah.
Just put up another dope. Just put up another dope reaction of a crazy story,
I
and
watched it.
I think everybody like it. I think everybody like it. You said you watch? Yeah, I did. I see your comment. I seen your comment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said, was Diddy
yeah,
there?
yeah.
So
I know.
BA,
What's up?
have you officially, I mean, I know you're still in the culture, but have you officially expanded your brand now? Is this now a platform that you're going to be doing content on stuff outside of battles? Or you mixing
Yeah.
battle rap reactions in this too?
So nah, no battle rap reactions. This is I've had this channel for I want to say about 3 or 4 months now, and
Uh-huh.
it's been hip hop, and it's been hip hop, and it's just been different things that I want to just react on. So yeah, to answer your question, it's
Cool.
expanding past this battle rap has nothing to do with this. Has nothing to
Got you.
do with this.
Got you. Dope. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man. I'm trying to be like you, man, Mr. Lakerland. I'm
Well,
trying
we
to be
getting to
like
it.
you. Build another community up. Let's
Just
go.
trying, bro. We ain't got nothing else to do. Gotta
That's a
do it.
fact. That's a fact.
All right,
Send the
guys.
video.
Make sure everybody who's in the building go support all the platforms. Code on all his platforms. We on all socials, which you TikTok, YouTube, to Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff. Go to BA's channel, get your bars of media and clips, and then Seven Mitchell, Liquorland, and I'm
Yep.
not sure about the other platform right now, but Best of Seven is the other one. But yeah, just can kind of support Sports Game Vision, and we will be back next week. Make sure you definitely smash all the like buttons and stuff that help support the channel, and we appreciate you watching. And anyone that's going to watch later on the playback.
Alrighty. See y'all next Friday.
See you next Friday.
Peace.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.